Dear students, today we are going to start the topic of linear equations. So by definition, a linear equation is any equation that can be written in the form of ax plus b is equal to c in general, where a, b, and c are real numbers, mean any positive or negative numbers or any fractional numbers or decimal numbers, and x is the variable. Now, it is not necessary that the variable is always x. We can use letter y or z or l, m, a, etc., etc. So any alphabet can be used as a variable, but in general, we take x as a variable in a linear equation. The other quality of linear equation is that x always have a power 1. Okay, you will never find an equation ax square plus b is equal to c is called a linear equation. So this is not a linear equation, rather it is called a quadratic equation, which we will study later. So a linear equation has a variable x or y or z, any one variable. A single variable can be used, and the power of variable is not more than 1. Some examples of linear equation include, for example, 2x plus 5 is equal to 20. 7x plus 9 is equal to minus 2. You can see that these are numbers and this is variable. Similarly, it can be 2x is equal to 8. X over 2 is equal to 3, etc., etc., etc. So these are equations known as linear equations. Now, linear equations can be solved. So how to solve linear equation? When we say solving linear equations, it means to find the value of the variable x or y or z or whatever variable is given in the equation. So it is simple. You are, I'm sure, familiar with simple linear equations. So here also we'll start with simple linear equations and then extend our work to bit hard and complicated linear equations. But the procedure remains the same. So for example, if we have an equation 4 minus 3x is equal to 2. So this is a simple linear equation. Solving linear equation means to find the value of this variable x. So in other words, we are supposed to make x the subject of the formula. So this is plus 4, a positive 4. We will move this positive 4 to the other side of equation. So positive 4 will change to negative 4. And here we have minus 3x. And 2 minus 4 is minus 2. And here we have minus 3x. And now you know that this negative 3 is being multiplied by x. So it is minus 3 times x. To remove this negative 3, we have to divide the equation or both sides of the equation by negative 3. So this cancels and your answer will be minus cancels minus, and minus into minus or minus divided by minus is always plus. So x is equal to plus 2 over 3. That would be our answer. So you can see how performing simple steps we can then solve a linear equation. Similarly, there can be types of equation where the variable x is on both sides of the equation, like 2x minus 7 is equal to 5 minus 3x. In these types of equation, we have to collect all the terms containing x onto one side of the equation. And the terms without x, we will take or move them to the other side of the equation. So in the first step, we have to move this negative 3x from this side of the equation to that side. And in the next step, then we will move this number, negative 7, from this side of the equation to the other side. So this simple move will end up in 2x plus 3x is equal to 5 plus 7. Because when you move minus 3x from one side of the equation to the other side, it becomes plus 3x. and when you move -7 from one side of the equation, it will become +7. I'm sure you are familiar what is the procedure involved in this one. So if it is 2x minus 7, for example, is equal to 5 minus 3x. So we need to remove this -7 from here. So what we'll do +7. So whatever we will perform on one side of the equation, the same operation must be performed on the other side of the equation. So here, -7 and +7 cancels each other, and then you can see that a +7 appears on the other side of the equation, which I have written down here. Similarly, this is -3x. So we need to remove this -3x from this side of the equation. So we will add, or we will do +3x on this side of the equation. And whatever we do on this side of the equation, we'll do the same on the other side of the equation as well. So this -3x and +3x cancel, and here we end up with a +3x. So 2x plus 3x is equal to 5 plus 7, which I have written down here already. In simple words, we can say that when we move -7 from one side of the equation to the other side, it becomes +7. Any negative number, when it is moved from one side of the equation to other side, it changes to positive, or we can say that subtraction change to addition, addition change to subtraction, multiplication change to division, and division change to multiplication when we move it from one side of the equation to the other side of the equation. So plus and minus to plus, multiplication to division, division to multiplication. So these are simple rules which are important to understand while solving a linear equation. So now we can easily add 2x and 3x. This will give us 5x, and 5 plus 7 is 12. And then just to get the value of x, divide both sides by 5. So x is equal to 12 over 5. You can change this one into decimal if you want to. 5 2s are 10 and point, and 5 4s are 20. So answer is 2.4. I hope this makes it clear. Similarly, if we have another, let us have a look into another example. 2x over 3 is equal to 10. So there are, you can see that x is being multiplied by 2, and also it is divided by 3. So as I told you, multiplication is changed to division, and division is changed to multiplication when you move it from one side of the equation to the other side. So let's get rid of this denominator first. 2x divided by 3. So if I times it by 3, I cancel these 3's. And if because I have multiplied this side of the equation by 3, I have to multiply the other side of the equation by 3 as well. So you will get 2x is equal to 30. And now it's simple. 2 times x means divide by 2 to get rid of this 2 with x, and you'll get x is equal to 15. So that can be another form or type of equation which you need to solve. Similarly, sometimes the brackets are also involved. For example, x minus 2, x minus 1 is equal to 1 minus 4 into x plus 1. So simply we'll start first of all opening the bracket. So x minus, this is 2 times this bracket. So 2 times x and 2 times -1. So 2 times x is 2x, and this is -2. Be careful about that. So -2 into -1, minus into minus is plus, 2 ones are 2, is equal to, then it is 1 minus, now this 4 multiplied by this bracket, 4 multiplied by x plus 1. So 4 into x is 4x. Again, there's a negative sign, so negative into positive is negative. 4 ones are 4. So here, these two can be simplified. X minus 2x, because these are like terms. X minus 2x is minus x plus 2. And here, these two are like terms. 1 minus 4 is minus 3 minus 4x. And now collect x on one side of equation and other on the other side of the equation. So minus x, move minus 4x, it will become plus 4x. Here we will have minus 3 Move this plus 2 to the other side, it will become minus 2. So minus x plus 4x is 3x. Minus 3 minus 2 is minus 5. Our x is equal to, dividing by 3 on both sides to get rid of this, x is equal to minus 5 over 3. So that is our answer. I hope you got the concept. I will also solve few more questions for further explanation in the next lecture.